So here we are in Indianapolis, Indiana. We just had a practice. It's an off day. We play tomorrow against the Pacers, and then we have a back-to-back against Dallas the next day. So it's good to have a little rest and relaxation. Right now we are headed back to the Brownsburg, Indiana. It's where I grew up. Like, you tell everybody, and I remember being told how fast it goes and you just don't realize it. But I cannot believe it's year 14. I mean, it seems just like it was yesterday that I was drafted and back here for year one. And actually the first game I had back here in Indiana, they had a Gordon Hayward night, which was pretty rare because it was an opposing team having that night for me. A lot of Butler fans, we obviously had went to the tournament, so there were a lot of people super excited about that. And that's where we played my national title game, was right there. So that's where the Colts play. They had, I think, maybe close to 100,000 people at the game, which is so much more than a normal basketball game. I am still a Colts fan. I kind of grew up in I would probably say the golden era of the Colts, because we had, I think Peyton Manning was drafted in like 1998. So I was 8 years old, and then he was good for, the Colts were good for, 10, 12 years. Won the Super Bowl in 2007, I think. I was a junior against the Bears. And now the Indianapolis Speedway is in a city or town called Speedway. And it's kind of on the way to Brownsburg, where I'm from. My grandfather lives in Speedway. But we would always go to the 500 for many years. If you've never been to the Indy 500, it's something you definitely have to do at least once. It's really cool. It's always fun to come back here and play. Love playing here in front of friends and family. It's always one of my favorite places to go back and play. And a lot of people forget. And how old would I have been when I was 20 years old when I left? So a lot has changed, both in Indianapolis and also in Brownsburg, but also just in my life, with kids and everything. So it just doesn't feel as much as home anymore, because my home is where my family's at. And we're in Charlotte.